Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me know where you're coming in from when you're actually joining the live. So let me know where you're coming in from. So the topic that we're going to be discussing today is the fear of change. And normally I actually do my lives of an evening, but I have decided, because I'm going out tonight, I've decided to do it now. And what is the time now? So it's 11:55, so Perth, Australia time. So the topic that we are actually going to be talking about for our live today is the fear of failure or fear of change. And what does that mean? What does that look like to people? So I don't know, you guys, do you actually have that, fear of change as a single parent or as a parent who is actually wanting to do something that's right outside your comfort zone? And that could be anything, right? It could be anything. And I know that there has been, when the moments that I have needed to change and step outside my comfort zone, it's bloody hard when you're actually on your own, when you're doing things on your own, right? And you know that you actually have, children that you have to consider. So what did I do? I did a lot of coaching, right? And I've done my own coaching as well. I'm a coach as well, but coaches need coaches too. So what I did was I went to the place of what I was capable of, what could I manage and what could I do, and what evidence have I actually had in the past that I have had the confidence to do something completely different. So for a lot of people, and I know for myself in particular, when you have children that you are responsible for, making big changes can sometimes be extremely scary, and you need to borrow somebody else's belief that you can do it. And it's actually not listening to all of those negative noise in your head, so that you can actually do these things. And let me tell you guys, when you actually do step out of fear and step into who you truly are, magic happens. Absolute magic happens. So, have you guys actually ever had that issue where you have, in some point in your life, that you want really, 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 really do something, you want to do it, but you just can't get past that fear? You just can't step over that line because for whatever reason, something is actually holding you back. And a lot of the times it's our limiting beliefs. So what did I do? So I've actually been doing coaching and also decided that I would try something different just to add a little bit of extra income stream, another income stream to my, to what I was doing. And I decided that I was going to do digital marketing. Now, I actually thought digital marketing and all of these TikTok things and all that sort of stuff was for the young ones, the dancing. TikTok was for dancing and all that sort of stuff, and doing silly things. But it's since evolved around being a business, right? So around being business. Now, guys, when I'm telling you that there's crazy shit going on in our community and with digital marketing right now, and not being on board and actually taking that chance on yourself and the belief in yourself that you can do it, don't worry about what's happened in the past. Learn from that, right? Just start taking action in what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Look at where you want to go. That's what you need to do. You need to look at where you want to go. Oh, hello, Yanni. How you doing? From Indonesia. Oh, lovely. Wow. Fantastic. What part of Indonesia are you from? I'm from Perth, Australia. And my daughter's probably going to come out the door in a minute and she's going to tell me off for actually yelling. But I get so excited when I do my lives because the potential of how I can help people is just amazing. Now, I just did a video just before. And sometimes when you talk about stuff, you get so excited about things. And, I never thought that I would ever be on TikTok and that I would ever be doing anything like this. Not in my wildest dreams. I've just done a degree in psychology and counseling and all that sort of. I always thought that TikTok was a dancing platform and a singing platform. But it's more than that. It's much more than that. And I think it's a fantastic platform to be able to spread information and spread help out there for people. So let me tell you what I found, right? So do you want to know what I found? In February, I was actually introduced to this blueprint, the blueprint for digital marketing. And it's so exciting because I have actually started making consistent income. And I never thought in my wildest dreams that I could do that online. I always thought that it was other people that could do that. And you watch people in America doing it and all the rest of it. But there are people here in our country, in Australia, in Africa, we've got millionaires in Africa, in the African dollars and all that sort of stuff. But we've got people who are just making so much because they are plugging in every day. They're coachable. They're learning a new skill. And all of this is being done around what they're doing at the moment. And I just think that's absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited to actually see where digital marketing actually goes. So, as it is, I sort of actually did my research and did a bit of a Google. And there's so many people on social media. There's actually 5.1 billion people on social media at the moment. Right? So if you actually take that into consideration, digital marketing is online. Digital marketing is all around digital products that people can download, right? And this program, guys, is teaching us how we can actually create our own products, or not even that, to actually purchase other people's products through PLR and MRR, right? And I can go into that in a different video. But learning how to actually grab somebody else's products or programs or whatever that they've already created, and you make money off that. Income streams, guys, income streams. Who wants to work 9 to 5? No, do not put your hand up to work 9 to 5. And I know it's risky, and this is what we're talking about, the fear of change, right? This is the topic, the fear of change. Yes, it's scary, but guess what? Being where you are now is scarier. Oh, thank you so much, Chelsea, you awesome person. Love it when people send likes. It just means that I'm on the right track. And I just want to help as many people as I can, right? So when you actually think about change, right, we procrastinate on it, right? I didn't mean to. You didn't mean it. That's okay. I've still got them, so that's okay. So you just keep clicking, just keep tapping. So with the fear of change, if you don't change, your situation will never change. I didn't mean to, but you're proud of them. I am so proud of them, Chelsea. Thank you so much. The actual fear of the actual pain of doing nothing should be higher. Thank you, Tyson. Or Sis Tyson, I never know what to say call these people. So what I wanted to say was, don't stay stuck, right? Don't stay stuck. Get unstuck. And how are you going to do that? Push yourself a little bit. Just say, yes, this is my future. Look at your future. Look at your past. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Now, when I made the decision to actually do this digital marketing, yes, it was scary, but guess what? Staying where I was not making me happy. Being a single parent and not having any money was not making me happy. It was making me sad, and I was getting stuck in this negative, in this negative struggle, right? And guess what? All the people that I was actually attracting, they were also negative. Because that's what happens. That's the power of manifestation. You're manifesting all the negative stuff because you are vibrating on that negative energy. That's how you're vibrating. So basically what you need to do is you need to change your vibration as far as your energy goes. Once you change your energy, you will attract all those good things to you. All the things that you actually want. You need to flip it. You need to stop thinking about what you are, where you are, and all the issues that you actually have and all the problems that you can't fix and da. Get away from that and start thinking about where you're going. Take action from that place, because that is where you're going to see success. That's absolutely where you're going to see success. And if you keep procrastinating on these things because you're fearing change, you're going to be where you are today in 12 months' time. And it doesn't matter how many times you actually say, well, my New Year's resolution is this year that I'm actually going to, I don't know, drop some weight. Or I'm going to I'm going to do something different so that I'm actually not in this situation. But guess what? You haven't said what you're going to do and you haven't done it. A lot of the times we just speak it, but we don't actually set up our goals to actually achieve them. We don't write it down. We don't take action from that place as far as what is the goals that I want to achieve? How am I going to get there? Is that reasonable? And let's get started. But we don't get started. We stop and we actually sit in the muck a little bit longer. So what I wanted to actually share with you is that there is a different way. There is a way that you can actually stop getting stuck. How many of you guys feel that you are stuck in that you're just feeling stuck? You're just feeling stuck in the muck and you feel like you just can't get out. You don't know how to make that change. You just know that you're going to be where you are this time next year. How many of you guys feel that way? Now, I can't have been the only one that felt like that. I can't have been the only one that felt like that. So when I actually tell you that there is actually something else that you can actually do, and when I'm saying struggling financially, a lot of single parents are struggling financially. But you can't just rely on what's actually normal, right? You've got to change to something that's different. You need to change to something's different because what you've been doing isn't working. So when I actually decided to do digital marketing, I looked at other different online opportunities and that sort of stuff. And there's a lot of them around there, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to make sure that I had something that was going to give me the highest return, that it was really good value for money. So I actually, when my friend came along and showed this to me, I was like, well, this is a no-brainer. There is no monthly fees. I'm only paying for what I'm actually purchasing, and that's it. And I'm just learning as I go. And as I'm learning, I can earn as well. When people actually make things difficult, it's just their way of staying stuck. Do you guys get that? When you put up barriers for not moving and doing something that you know is going to make you an income, when you actually don't and you put up barriers, you just actually staying stuck. You don't want to actually go anywhere because it's familiar, right? And we can actually make this is going to be a big moment. When you actually think about that and you look at everything in your life and all of those things that are happening in your life that continually are happening in your life, it's because you actually aren't taking action from a different area, a different energy. You're taking action from that negative place, right? And that's not going to get you anywhere, guys. So let me tell you about what I learned, and I want to share this with you because I think and by the way, get a doubt jar. Put all your doubt in the doubt jar. All those things that keeping you stuck, shove them in here because that's where they deserve to be. In the doubt jar, so that you don't have to think about them anymore. And just because you don't think about them doesn't mean that you're not dealing with them, right? You just don't have to don't have to think about them, because when you are constantly thinking about them, you are taking action in your day from that negative energy, and you will continually get more of that negative crap. That's not what I want for you. What I do want for you, though, is I want you to succeed. I want you to actually have something that's yours, that you're going to be able to create a legacy for your family or for you, so that you don't have to rent anymore. You have so much financial freedom that you are just going to, every single morning you wake up, you are going to jump out of bed because you can't wait to get started on it, whatever it is that you're doing on that day. And I tell you something right now, this digital marketing, this has got me so excited. I just can't sit still. I'll get up every single day, so excited for my day, that I never thought that I could actually ever have this opportunity to do this every day. I used to go to work and I used to hate it. I used to think to myself, how can I actually tell my boss I don't want to come in? How can I tell my boss I just don't like it? I would feel anxious. I used to work for a jewelry store. every day I'd have to go into work. I used to feel so anxious about going into work because I knew that I had to sell, and I knew that I had my boss who was always there looking over his shoulder or looking over my shoulder and constantly, it's almost like helicopter parenting, right? What's that word I'm thinking of? When you actually micromanaging, constantly micromanaging. So you're never your own boss. You're constantly working for somebody else and constantly being judged, and you couldn't make any decisions, even though you knew that they were the right decisions. You couldn't make any of those decisions on your own because you had to do it their way, right? So when I actually decided to work for myself, when I tell you guys that it's the best thing I ever decided to do, and yes, it was scary. The idea that it was never actually, I may not make any money and all that sort of stuff, it wasn't going to actually create an income. Of course, that actually jumped into my head, but I actually got rid of it pretty fast. I used my free pass. Yeah, because I want space to create. So my free pass keeps coming out all the time. So what did I do? I did the digital marketing. I purchased the blueprint like that. Didn't even have to think about it because I knew that's what I wanted to do. And the blueprint has got me a consistent income. So let's go over what this blueprint is. There's four programs in these blueprint, and each one has their own blueprint, right? So you have the 100, the 300, 600, and 900, okay? So these blueprints are going to teach you strategies to actually create income, not just one income. All right. So if you purchase the 900, you have 4 income streams. If you purchase the 300, you have 3 income streams, right? So if you purchase, say for example, you purchase the 300, you wouldn't be able to sell the 600, you wouldn't be able to sell the 900 unless you actually upgrade. So you can upgrade all the time. You don't have to stay at the smaller level. You can actually upgrade, and you're still learning. So you're learning and earning at the same time. Right, so because that's the best way that you can actually learn stuff and get things done, is you implement it. You take action on what you've learned. So put a 1 in the comments if you're getting excited about this, because I'm excited about this. I'm excited about sharing it with you guys, because I just think that if you're sitting on something that can help people get out of stuck financially and stuck in their mindset around their beliefs of owning their own business or working from home, wouldn't you actually share it? Absolutely. I would. Put a 1 in the comments if you guys would share it. Damn straight. So let's actually have a look at these programs, hey? So in the link in my bio, it will actually give you, when you go in there, you'll put your email address in there, and when you actually receive the blueprint, go through that, because it will tell you exactly what's in every program, okay? So you will actually receive an automated system, okay? So you would actually purchase one of the programs. You would purchase a website, which is $1 million website. And when you go into my emails and you get the blueprint, that website that you get to, which is the sales, is exactly what you get. That's the $29 USD website. That's the website. So purchase the program, purchase the website, get a domain name, purchase a domain name. The domain name is going to be linked to your funnel, your automated sales funnel, okay? So they're the 3 costs, and that's it. That's it. So you could actually start with those today, and then you could start learning and earning this week. So thank you for asking, Soft Cheeks. I love that name. So the programs help you how to market on social media, help you create a product, help you create a course, help you to learn how to use Canva, how to actually use the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, how to use them so you can monetize, right? We also have, it's not just actually a course that we send you off with to learn. This is an interactive program, right? So if you purchase the $900 Legacy Builders program, you actually get access to this, the person who actually, oh my God, I can't get my words out. She created these programs. So you actually get access to her on live interactive calls. So we go out in breakout rooms and we actually throw ideas around on different products or courses that we'd like to actually create. And it's an opportunity for us to actually think, oh, okay, I didn't think of that. That's another way. That's something else I could do. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, and you just help each other. And this is actually the difference between what courses are actually out there and what programs, because I'm pretty sure that Michelle is the only one that has created these programs. Now, there is so much hype and so much energy around these programs. I don't know why people aren't talking about it. So far, we've got over 16,000 people in our community, right? And when I started in February, there was only 9,000. So that's just telling you the urgency to get started on digital marketing, because digital marketing, that is actually where everyone is heading. Everyone is heading in that direction, selling a course, selling a product, creating an idea, right? And actually doing it through PLR or MRR. The opportunities are endless online. But what you don't know is what you don't know. And this program is opening your mind. It's opening your mind, right? So have any of you guys ever done any searching online around online business opportunities or online working from home? Put it in the comments and let me know. Because before I did this, I was doing network marketing, and network marketing really wasn't cutting it as far as the actual, you're only limited to what you sell on when you're doing network marketing. So I was doing Isogenics, I did Tupperware and Nutrimedics. And to tell you that I'm not really a social media marketing person, I'm sure, okay. So Soft Cheeks, I've got some help for you. So Michelle actually, because you're not the only one, and believe me, there's a lot of introverts within our community that are now killing it. And Michelle actually used to be an introvert. And it's funny to actually see where they were to where they are now. You don't have to do lives. You don't have to do face mask marketing. So you could do everything faceless. And we actually have a program that is based on people who are exactly like you. And this is where you're starting out. You're building your courage. You're building that, that's your self-esteem and what you know that you can actually achieve, right? So just because you're shy does not mean that you don't take action, right? You just do the thing. You do what's making you uncomfortable, because on the other side of where you are now is magic happens. And you have a community of over 16,000 people that are going to champion you, they're going to support you, and they are going to encourage you every step of the way. And you actually put your wins in there, in that community. You actually, even if it's as simple as, I did my first content piece, right? And when you sort of think about, I don't have any ideas about content, don't worry about that. We've got that. We have a content vault that actually covers so many ideas. Michelle has thrown so many awesome nuggets in here that would just blow your mind. There is no reason why you won't succeed. Michelle has actually got a goal of making 1,000 millionaires. That's her goal. So she is providing so much value, so much help for you guys to actually be one of those millionaires that there is no way you won't succeed. I'm from Australia. I actually thought that it was just an American thing, that only Americans can do this. No, not at all. There's women here that are actually in Australia that may not have done this digital marketing program, but have done other courses, and they're actually six-figure earners. You've just got to have the belief in yourself. You're in Melbourne. Awesome. Well, you're not that far away from me. I've actually got a lot of my customers are in Australia. So Eastern States and all that sort of stuff. And that's what I love about this. And you have mindset training too, Soft Cheeks. So if you find that you're struggling with the belief and all that sort of stuff, we give you mindset training to help you. And I've got I'm a coach myself, but I actually have a mindset coach, and she's a celebrity mindset coach. And I've just signed her a 6-week program, and it's so cheap, $240 something a month. And her mindset training, let me tell you, this community, and I would never have actually even heard of her if I hadn't have actually joined this community, and she stepped in and did some coaching with us. Amazing. So don't get stuck on the fact that you are shy. Don't let that stop you. If you have big dreams and where you are now, you don't feel like this is where you are going to be, don't let that stop you. We have many shy people in our community that are doing it faceless, and you can make 6 figures on being faceless. But let me tell you something, soft cheeks. It's up to you. This is your business, but you are not alone. All right? You're not alone in any of this. We are here to support you. And that's what happens when you actually become that person, become that identity that you want to be, then you actually people will gravitate towards you, because that's the energy that you're putting out. Perfect. I've received your email. Good on you. I'm so proud of you. You've got to be proud of yourself that you've actually stepped outside your comfort zone and you're doing something different. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's exactly what I did. I just took action. There is no way that I was going to let another year go by where I was going to be in the same situation. I'm very different though. I've always been the person that has actually gone and tested my boundaries, because I think that if I don't test my boundaries, I'll really never know how far I can go, what my true potential is. And I've always believed that I am meant for more. So I would love I can take as many Australians with me, because my goal is to actually help create 6-figure earners. That's my goal. My goal is to be a millionaire myself. I'm going to be one of those 1,000 millionaires, and I'd love to take you guys with me. So if I can take as many Australians with me, then that would be awesome. Because what I would really want is, like, when we go in and do these programs, that we have actually got Australians then in there. Actually, we're creating our own stuff, right? We're creating our own community, because at the end of the day, we are separated from the rest of the world, basically, at the end of the day. And it would be great if I could actually get as many Australians in those live breakout rooms, doing the content, learning as much as they can, killing it online, because that's what I'm going to be doing. And I want to take you guys with me. So if you want to come with me, go to the link in my bio. That's the first step. Get the email, right? Have a look at what's in the programs, choose a program, purchase it. Because like I said, this is actually, I'm going to write down exactly what you would actually be doing. So it's either one of these programs, right? Plus, and for your Australians, I've actually got payment plans as well. So don't let money stop you either, because I have payment plans. I've got Afterpay, Klarna, and Zip, okay? So don't let that stop you. Then you've actually got your $29, which is US, all right? That's your website, all right? Then you have to get a domain name. You need a domain name, okay? So, and it's generally $30 to $35 depending on what type of domain name you get, okay? So approximately $30 to $35. That's how much it cost me. And I'm pretty sure that's Australian. But that's all you need. Does that come up back to front with you guys? Because I always go in and I mirror it, but I don't know whether I need to. So when you're looking at that, just give me a little bit of a heads up. Is that back to front when you're looking at it? Just let me know, so that way I know whether or not I need to sort of change it, or is it because I'm just looking at it back to front? It's back to front. Okay. Thank you for that. So let me is that better? Let me know if that's better, Carmen Crockford. So that's all you need. So these ones here, these are the programs. Awesome. Thanks. Thanks, soft cheeks. So these are the different programs, all right? And each program has something else, has obviously got information in it. Obviously, this is the better value because you actually get 4 income streams, right? And I'm creating new income, more income streams, because this is what you learn in the programs. You learn how to create more income streams. So I wouldn't have actually even thought about any of this if I hadn't have actually come across this program. I wouldn't have thought about even doing this. You know, you're sort of trying to reinvent the wheel, but you don't have to, guys. How do you join? Well, I'm glad you asked, Carmen. So go to the link in my bio. That's the first thing you do. You'll receive an email from me. That's your blueprint. Go into the blueprint, right? And you will actually come up against all of the different programs. What's in those programs? Do you create the cash from selling the program to others? Absolutely. Absolutely, soft cheeks. So let me go back to Carmen first. So Carmen, that's all you need to do, love. And then you actually go in and you choose which program you want. Click on the program and away you go. And like I said, I actually have payment plans. I've got 3 payment plans, right? So if you don't want to pay them outright, then you can actually do it that way. I actually did sell the 900 last week with Afterpay, and that worked quite nicely. So did you use to, okay. So then the other thing that you actually, just doing some housekeeping. Do you create the cash from selling the program? Yes, you do. So that's awesome. So when you actually, and this is just going to blow you away, when you actually share this, right? So you guys are going to buy, I just know it is, I can feel it in my bones. When you purchase, I make 100% profit. 100% profit. So if you purchase the $900, I make $900, right? If you share it to somebody else and they purchase, you make 100% profit. I don't make anything because it's not MLM. This is master resale rights at its finest, right? And if I was working full time, I would probably make $800 a week in my hand. I had a week where I did $3,300. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. If you sell 2 programs, that's $1,800 in your pocket. In your pocket. You can't do that anywhere. And it's a program, this is a program that actually, that everybody wants to get their hands on because it's social media training. It's teaching you how Michelle is teaching us how to monetize, not just actually doing online, but posting free ads. Posting free ads to high traffic websites. We give you the high traffic websites, 200 of them in fact. Thank you so much for the likes. So we give you 200 high traffic websites that you post every single day. And you know what you do? Who are you most proud of? I can't choose. I'm just so happy with the likes. I'm just so happy that you guys are actually happy with the information that I'm giving you, because I'm so excited I can jump out of my chair. So what else she's actually taught us is that we actually post ads into high traffic websites, right? So what you do is you actually create a YouTube ad. You create YouTube, you create a topic, create something around the ad that you're going to send. And then you actually, because you posted that on YouTube, right? So public. So you grab that link and you add it into the high traffic website ad, into your ad. So what's happening there is you're driving people back to your YouTube channel, right? So then they're opening that YouTube piece of content in YouTube. So you're actually then increasing your YouTube followers. And then you can actually become monetized on YouTube. Michelle, the founder of these programs, she did this unintentionally. It wasn't something that she even knew she was doing. And she is now monetized. Yes, I am proud of my users, my viewers. Thank you so much. They're awesome people. They are actually, she's now monetized on YouTube. She gets around about $140 a day. That's another side income. That's another side hustle that she's actually got. She also is affiliated with other companies and that sort of stuff. So when I tell you what you will learn in this program, you would be crazy not to actually jump on it, because like I said, in February this year, there was 9,000 people in our community, and you can only get into the community if you've purchased a program, right? We have now got 16,400. Let me just have another look. We have now got 16,500 people in our community. The other cool thing is we actually have 24/7 support, customer support. You have any issues, you go in there, 24/7 customer support. Tech Zooms, because who's tech savvy around here? Not me. And so when you actually go in to set everything up, you go into your program. It's the first thing you do. You go into your program, and then you actually go step by step with what you need to do. Do not miss a step, because that will just confuse you. You go in and you actually do the program, setting up your system, linking your things. It's all step by step. You get stuck. We have 2 tech Zooms a week. So they're live on Zoom. And you can ask your Q&A questions on there. You can ask it through customer support. You can ask it through the digital growth community, and you get your answers. Just don't get frustrated. Just don't get frustrated, right? This is a business. I want to give you a tip. To help you with, this is actually with anything in life, right? Find solutions to problems, right? Don't get stuck in a problem, because it's not going to go anywhere, right? And if you keep talking about it, if you keep ruminating on it, that problem will not go away, all right? It will only get bigger, and you will attract more bigger problems to you. So when I say that you have to have that CEO boss mindset, you have to have that mindset. Find solutions. I know when I got a little bit stuck with things, I went straight to the source. If it was around linking something together with my payment section, I went straight to the payment people and I asked them questions. Michelle actually used GoDaddy to set up everything for her. She didn't do anything. So you can do that and they don't charge you. So you can make it as hard as what you like, or you can make it easy. The choice is yours, and that's a life lesson right there, right? With everything in your life, you choose your hard. Guys, you choose how hard you want your life to be. And I'm handing you a nugget, a piece of gold, whatever you want to call it, that is going to help you financially. And it's so exciting, and it's creative, and if you are already online, you are already in front. But I went from 0, and now I've got 1,200 people in my TikTok, and I didn't really know how to use TikTok. I was just doing it to mess around, because that's what I thought you did. But I've actually was able to go live at 500 people. I think because I was consistent every single day. And that's the one thing that you need to do. We give you a strategy to go from launch to profit in 7 days, right? You use that launch to profit in 7 days, and you consistently do those same things every single day, right? But you have to be consistent, because people are creatures of habit. They are going to come on your platform at pretty much the same time every single day, right? So it's just about creating momentum and creating that energy that is you, and you just got to be authentically you, and you learn all about those things. We just had another 6-figure earner hit 6 figures today within our community. It's just going nuts. So please don't not take advantage of this, because you're doing yourself a disservice. But you've got to remember that it's your business. It's your business. So if you had a business, can I ask which program you purchased to start? Okay, so when I first started, there was not a $900 program. There was only a 50, 300, and 600. First of all, I purchased the 300, and then I thought, you know what? This is my full-time business. Why am I actually going in half-assed? Well, I didn't have the money for a start, right? So I still believed that I was going to do it. Then I actually got the 600, right? And then when Michelle launched these programs in April, because I started with another company that she started with, and that's how she made her $1 million, right? I started with the same company she did. She created these new products and launched them at the end of March, beginning of April. in that month of April, and then I actually jumped to the 900. I went straight in. I went all in. I thought, you know what? If I actually do this half-assed, I'm only going to get half-assed results. I'm going all in because I want big results. So I want to be taught by her. And I want to rub shoulders with all the people who are making the 6 figures and making the 7 figures. And I want to learn from them. So this is what I decided to do. And I was going to say something then. Right. So in the month of April, when she launched the programs, 3.4 million. That's what it generated. That's what that generated in that first month of launching. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm going to hop off this live now, but I'm really hoping that I'm able to help as many of you guys as possible see the light and take action today, because, you know, when you don't take action, the same results are going to stay. You will stay where you are, and that is a guarantee. That is a guarantee. Be like me. Get in there, take action, and start doing. Start changing your life. Look at where you want to go. Is your current situation going to get you there? You want to buy a house? Is your current situation going to get you there? You want to buy a new car without actually having to have a loan? Is your current situation going to get you there? If it's not going to get you there, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating and just take action. Do the thing that makes you so freaking scared that you're like, holy shit, I can't believe I just did that. And then start learning. Start learning and earning. Start changing your life. You know what it's like when you actually wake up in the morning, it's Christmas morning, and you know that there's Christmas presents, you have no idea what's under the Christmas tree. You start unwrapping all those Christmas presents, and how excited are you? That's how you are going to be when you make your first dollar. That's what the first $900 that you actually make, that's how you're going to feel. That's how you're going to feel. And I want every single one of you to feel that way. So go into my link in the bio, put your email address in there, check out the actual program, and then press start. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'm actually coming live again tomorrow and Sunday. If you have any questions, reply to my email and I will do my very best to actually handle those. If I can't, I will actually get back to you with some answers. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.